Starting the interview already.
We're excited, that's right.
Now, the stars in some of our favourite TV shows like Poldark and The Serpent, Victoria, and now Jenna Coleman and Aidan Turner are teaming up for a new play.
Yeah, they're appearing on the West End in a show called Lemons, 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 Lemons. And they're here now to talk all about it. I'm very excited. Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
Cheers.
It's lovely to see you. So tell us a little bit about this play, because it's something to do with hush laws, is that right?
Essentially, I'm going to be so concise here. Essentially, it's a relationship play, and it's a tender, funny rom-com set under the concept of a couple where a law is brought in that each person only has 140 words a day to speak, and you're physically unable to speak after that. So we study this relationship before and after over a kind of a 6-year time span.
We were talking, like, in our relationship, this seems like heaven for both of us. Is it explained in the play why that law's brought in? Or is that too many words to explain?
Or are you giving away too much?
Maybe giving away too much. I think you would have to come to see the play to figure that bit out, yeah.
So, and it's over the course of how long?
Around 6 years.
So half of the play is before this limit comes in, and half of the play is after. So there are more than 140 words said in the
play.
play.
Relationship with 100, like the sparsity of what you say and how you...
Yeah, so Bernadette and Oliver know each other. Like, they've spent years together before this law's brought in. And the play isn't chronological, so you bounce between before, after, the meeting, the end,
There's some time travel.
Yeah, there's a lot of time travel.
And is it just the two of you in this play?
It's just us.
So you've just got to rely on each other?
Yeah.
So, Jenna, how are you finding working with the lovely Aidan?
I have to say that the whole set. So we have nothing. We have our socks and our clothes, and we have what we call the ellipsis, and we have each other. So really,
yeah, you can see some of it here now. That image.
Oh
is
yeah,
showing
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's us. We have no props. We just have our costumes, so we can't hide behind anything. No furniture. No. Yeah, it's kind of scary.
So you still haven't told me what's it like working with Aidan?
I mean, can't you tell?
She loves it.
No, it's great. Rehearsal process. The whole experience has been really,
It's been a lot of fun.
It's a really funny, great play to explore as well.
Yeah.
I was a theatre actor. The whole jogging bottoms, kind of leggings rehearsal process that you see in the programme, you know, everyone's sort of laughing, or people are wearing glasses when they don't normally wear glasses.
Yeah.
And beanies. That's always the thing I always enjoy. I'm like,
Yeah, you'd like to do that?
Time, don't they? It looks like rehearsal looks like so much fun. But you rehearse more in theatre than you would do in television and film, right? So you literally, because you can get properly immersed in it, yeah?
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, we rehearsed for, what, was it 4 weeks?
5 weeks.
Was it 5 weeks?
Yeah.
Where did that extra week go? Yeah, you don't really get to do that when you do TV and film. You sort of show up on the day. If you're lucky, you may be a day before, or that morning you might do a little bit of rehearsal, but you're kind of straight in, really. So this is it's a real joy to be able to do it for 5 weeks.
And I suppose you can really home in your characters over that 5 weeks. Normally with television or film, you've done it, haven't you? And you can regret what you've done. But with this, you can really home these characters, can't you?
Yeah, and also the script. I mean, to sit in a room for 5 weeks and really dissect the script, and we unfolded it in a chronological order to bounce it back up into the order as presented to the audience as well.
Can that work in the other way? Like, can you have too much time? If it's a double header, it's just you two, right? So can you have too much time to prep sometimes? Do you overthink it, or is it, or does that...
Too much time to prep it. I think you know when you're ready to show it to an audience, and I think we were at that stage. You should feel a little bit scared, and like you kind of almost don't want to show it, but you know you have to. You know, you're in a room with, what was it, 10, 12 people max, and you're ready to present it to more people. I think at that moment.
And the stage you're at the moment, you just started.
Well, we've had a few. How many previews have we had?
Like, we've done a week of previews so far.
What's the scariest moment when you do a new play?
Stepping out.
For the first time is pretty scary. Yeah, or if you forget your lines mid-show, that's pretty terrifying. Yeah.
It's so funny how much we get to know each other's, like, the twitches in each other's faces. Like, you know, you absolutely can identify when one's gone or about to go, or a corpse.
Or they're blank.
Oh, totally.
the blank,
The blank.
That terrified
blank.
look
You're
that
like,
you both
okay.
share on stage in front of 800
Trust
people.
me, that is not exclusive for theatre and acting.
It's
But
everywhere.
I love the premise. Like this, I was just reading about it last night. It's Sam Steiner who wrote it. Yeah?
Sam Steiner, yeah.
And there's 100. I think it's 123,205,750 words you would say in your lifetime.
That's right.
That's the
Wow,
yeah.
really?
You get these
One of Aidan's
literally
favourite lines.
get-
Yeah.
Is that a line in it?
Well, that line is in it, yeah. I know that number off by heart.
Was that read okay?
It was read perfectly.
And you're working with him. And Josie Rourke, who's such a great director.
She's brilliant, yeah. I mean, we get to go, both Sam and Josie are from Manchester, so when we go to Manchester, it's going to be quite a celebration. You're a northerner too, so...
It's your hometown.
Blackpool.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Are you excited about your friends and family coming to see you?
No.
No.
Really?
It's quite. We were both saying it's quite nice. The blank face of an audience is
What, not
quite
knowing
nice.
them?
Yeah, or not knowing who's in at least.
Yeah, I'm
It's,
never that
it's
comfortable with knowing who's in. You get a text message an hour before and you're like, oh, no.
No, sure.
It's just they're in your head when you walk out and you're thinking,
Do
do
you
they find that a
ever-
bit funny?
See, do you ever look to the audience and then go, oh God, Ian McKellen's in the audience, I'm now really nervous? Or do you ever look at the audience and you know that someone, like, even
I
if you
reckon
don't
they
know they're
tell
coming
you.
down?
Do they tell you before?
Like, do you look at can you see the audience when you're on
Not
stage?
sometimes a
See
little
the
bit.
first couple of rows if you're looking.
It's really interesting how vocal this audience, like the audiences have been, especially in previews. Like so you get kind of very moral reactions, a couple of like gasps and no's, or you know. So actually, you're actively being judged as characters live, which is
Wow.
very, very interesting.
You're like, oh, you're that type of audience, okay. And then you sort of hone your performance a little bit to that.
So do you change depending on the audience then, a little bit?
I mean, maybe in pace and different things sometimes. If things are landing differently, you might, I suppose you just feel it out a little bit. Or sometimes an audience are quite loud and they like to laugh a lot of different things and you might just give them more of that, maybe.
Have you ever looked down to an audience and there's someone like super famous that you really admire and you can't believe they're in the audience?
And then you forget your line.
Yeah.
And you just,
Does that ever happen to you?
no. It might now, though. Now that you put it in my head. What day are you going?
I'm very much
So let's talk about Wilderness, because I know that's a new show. What's happening with that?
Wilderness. It's a show that I shot over in Canada and the States earlier this year, and it's about a couple on a road trip, and it's kind of very Gone Girl, Promising Young Woman
right.
vibe. Effectively about a woman trying to kill her husband.
Oh,
so I
great.
spent this summer basically trying to push my co-star.
Another
off
murderer,
the Grand
another
Canyon.
He's
I
not
know,
murdering people.
I know,
Loving
I
this
know.
murdering.
And listen, I love the suspect so much.
Cheers, yeah.
Is that coming back?
I don't know. Hope so. I really enjoy doing it. I want to grow a beard back again. I think
You were so good in
I
that.
need to get the beard back, yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
good luck, guys.
Thanks.
Lemons, Lemons is currently showing at the Harold Theatre Theatre until the 18th of March before heading to Manchester Opera 21st, 25th, and then the Theatre Royal Brighton for the 28th till the 1st of April. Aidan, Jenna, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.